ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shawn, and welcome to the very first episode of Toy Thoughts! Toy Thoughts, the show where I tell you my thoughts on toys. And today, I'm starting off with something very, very special. For those of you who don't know, I am an avid yo-yoer. I'm not anywhere near professional, but I do enjoy yo-yoing. It's a fun time for me. I started back in February and I've been trying to learn ever since. In fact, if you check it out on my Instagram, I have a few videos of tricks I've been trying to work on and trying to do. So go ahead, follow. I'm just gonna put the link here real quick so you can maybe follow. Give me a follow for follow, like for like. You know, I'm saying it's no pressure. It's just a suggestion. You know, we can be friends. Today's yo-yo is very special because it is the first yo-yo of its kind that is a collaboration effort between a yo-yo company and a game, a video game in fact. The game in question is Terraria. It is a side-scrolling survival exploration game where you control a character that basically gathers different supplies to build shelter, make friends, make weapons, and then kill awesome bosses. It's a really fun time, and I played it a long time ago, but since then they've had a lot of different updates, changing different mechanics in the game, different weapons you could use, different fields and areas. And one of the updates they had over the recent summer of this year, 2015, allowed the player to be able to use yo-yos. So in a collaborative effort with the yo-yo company One Drop and the creators of Terraria, they have brought to us a yo-yo just for Terraria fans, the Terrarian. The Terrarian is a high-end metal yo-yo, and it is retailed for $80 on several different yo-yo websites. The fun thing about that is that once it was released on midnight of November 20th, it was immediately sold out in many of the yo-yo stores, including places I usually shop at, which was yoyotricks.com, and where I got this one, yoyoexpert.com. So clearly either a lot of yo-yoers are Terraria fans, or fans of the game just really wanted the Terraria yo-yo. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to the view so you can take a look exactly at how the yo-yo looks and how it looks up close, and different modifications that I would recommend to make the yo-yo play as well as it could. So let's switch it up. So the first thing that you might notice about the Terrarian is the fact that, one, it looks just amazing. They really did an amazing job over at One Drop as far as the coloration of the yo-yo. And if you actually, there's actually different kinds of designs for the yo-yo, and they're all based on different landscapes found throughout the Terraria world. And that's really cool because the whole idea behind Terraria is finding different elements, exploring different lands, and if you're a big fan of the game, you'll be able to realize which areas coincide with which yo-yo. In particular, this one really coincides with the desert islands, the desert lands. So, and another thing that you might notice is that the yo-yo is pretty wide. In general, it's some other yo-yos, this is a pretty small one, but this is another yo-yo. It has a wider feature compared to other yo-yos. Maybe a more comparable one, comparing it to the Shutter. Definitely a wide shape just overall. So that's one thing about that. The other thing you might also see is the along the side there are grooves. Really machined grooves into the yo-yo that give it a really nice feel, but also are practical for doing finger grinds. This is also the very first yo-yo that I've ever gotten that's a One Drop Yoyo. And one thing about the One Drop Yoyo that's really cool are these inside things called side effects. So if you look, you can actually pop the side effect out, and you can actually just replace these. One Drop has varying different ones, so you can just replace them and put them right in. In addition, the yo-yo does come with a flat bearing, a flat large bearing. While this is great for regenerations, if you want, my preferred recommendation for modification would be to change the flat bearing to a center track. This one gives it a little bit more stability, a little bit more spin as well. And like I said, with the side effects, I did get some side effects here that I can go ahead and show you. So you can just pop out the side effects on each side and then replace them. And these side effects do different things, like different weight distribution, and you can actually, and it just gives you a nice unique feel, makes your yo-yo yours. You know, you can get different kinds of side effects, and they provide different weights for different things. Like I said, this is the first yo-yo of its kind that I have, so I'm really excited about using it. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is as far as the close-up view of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I can do with this yo-yo because it actually plays very well. As I've mentioned before, the yo-yo is made for fans of the game Terraria. But the best part about it is that One Drop did an amazing job at making a yo-yo that is really built to make it easy for any player to land the yo-yo on the string when doing tricks. So yeah, that wide flared shape really lends itself to being able to land it right onto that string as reliably as you would like it to. It also helps for a little bit more complicated tricks as well. And that's one of the best things about that shape that I really enjoy about it. Not to mention that the way it is distributed, it does add a little bit more speed because the weight is a little bit distributed out towards the edges a little bit more. The other thing I like about the Terrarian is that with its wide shape, I found it actually helps a lot for learning different kinds of slack tricks. So if you're looking for a yo-yo that really helps, kind of gives it a little extra room for landing that trick, it really does help to make learning those whip tricks a lot easier because there's more space to land the yo-yo on. And finally, the last thing about the yo-yo that I really like is that because of these grooves that are right in the middle, it also lends itself to doing your basic finger grinds as well. So that's one extra asset on top of all the great qualities that this yo-yo has. So in general, the Terrarian Yoyo is really an amazing yo-yo, just in general. Like I said, just simple modifications like the bearing and then maybe just changing out to a new string, I prefer kitty string, really does make the yo-yo stand out as one of the best yo-yos I've ever gotten. It's really fun, and the fact that it's also a novelty item because it's a yo-yo based on a video game gives it a lot of extra flair points in my opinion. So yeah, time for the wrap up. So all in all, the Terrarian really did exceed my expectations as far as being a video game yo-yo. As far as the performance goes and the price goes, while the price is a little steep, especially for people that are fans of the game, and is a collector's item essentially, and the fact that it's not exactly a yo-yo that's super introductory to someone that doesn't know how to do yo-yoing, but is more built for a person that's more into competition style yo-yoing. I feel like, yes, it's a great yo-yo for fans to collect, but if they don't really know how to do yo-yoing, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to learn. That being said, One Drop did an amazing job making a yo-yo that once they know how to do their basic mounts and their basic binds, learning all the tricks from there is a cakewalk with the Terraria. But overall, I still think that the price is a little bit steep, especially for people that really want the yo-yo just because it's from the game. But as far as it being a competition style yo-yo, I think it's great. I think it's amazing. So I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5, right there. That being said, thank you guys for watching this first episode of Toy Thoughts. Let me know what's your thoughts. If you have the Terrarian Yoyo and you love the Terrarian Yoyo or hate the Terrarian Yoyo, tell me on the comments below. Let people know what they should know about the yo-yo that I probably did not mention or probably the different opinions on. As always, thank you guys for watching. You guys can check out some of the other videos I've done before. Toy Thought, toy reviews, gameplays, all that other stuff. And let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you guys want me to review in the future. But thank you so much. I will see you guys next time in another episode of Toy Thoughts! Put it down here so that they can see the other videos. Put it up there first and then down here. Right. Cool. You guys are awesome. Also follow me on Instagram. I do yo-yo videos there too. By the way, you guys look so... Did you do something with your hair? You look so nice. You look so nice today. Click the links.